Okay, well, let's make a short video here. Still on day 65 of Ulysses. We're chapter 17. Like, I'll finish it tonight, and I'm all caught up in my illusions of Ulysses, reading them back to back and listening. There's a Zoom meet. I missed the last Zoom meeting, but there's like who's on this one? Special guest, Dr. Dara O'Connell from the Dante Center. So he's going to be talking about Dante, Joyce, Vico, and Bruno, and all those guys. Dante, Bruno, Vico, Joyce. Yeah, there we go. And so looking forward to that. I finished my summer school class. I'm on day 65. Um, like I did get a book today, but I haven't really been buying very much stuff. But maybe I got to figure out what I'm going to get next. I did have to get a new car battery, so that kind of put me off. And I want to get some new glasses this month, but we'll see if that can happen. Probably need new car tires too. So I can't get everything, but try to get something. I got to pay get some new tags in October, so that's coming up. So yeah, so probably, yeah, and just anyway, I mean, I still have 10 or 15 or 20 books I got to read, besides Ulysses. And I wanted to get some writing done in August too. So this is like some free time. I'm not I started going to the shows again. I took pictures of Beck and X and Los Lobos, and nothing going on for a couple weeks. So this is a great time to get some stuff done. And let's see what else. So this list, might as well throw this away. That's like old news. So yeah, glasses. Yeah, I might do some more readings. And I got the DMV and stuff, but not a lot of stuff. Should probably make some more notes to myself. Let's see how we doing. Okay, so yeah, like this time around, Oxen in the Sun and Circe were very difficult chapters to get through. I didn't realize. Circe. I guess a lot of people just kind of speed read through it, and because it can be read really quickly. But if you read it like 5 pages a day, which ended up being almost like 2 weeks, it seems like you kind of get, it kind of goes through all these kind of, he's kind of talking to Bella Cohen and one thing. He's talking to his father, Virag. He's having this fantasy like he's the new mayor, he's the new Parnell. He's talking to Steven. There's all these like kind of sections. There's all these theme sections that goes for 5, maybe sometimes 10 pages, where he's kind of going through some of the, everybody in the book kind of reappears at some point. And this year, I kind of got interested in the Monto. I didn't really know very much about the Monto or Montgomery Street. Like, it was a big red light district in Dublin that existed for like 50, 60 years. And then it's kind of related to the laundry, what is that thing called? A lot of women, a lot of unwed, the Magdalene laundries. Yeah, I guess because a lot of those women came from the red light district, or they were like unmarried women that had kids and stuff, and the church kind of took over. They became like washerwomen and stuff, and so it's kind of related, like just kind of like all the stuff that kind of happened. So kind of Joyce kind of pulls that out of the stuff. And Joyce, I mean, he mentioned the Monto and the red light district in 2 different books. So he must, when he lived in Dublin, he must have went there quite a bit, because he to have that such a big part of his two best books maybe. And so there you have it. So let's see. Is this working? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, that brought again went on a little long there, 30 minutes, but yeah, so yeah, still reading Ulysses. It's been great. What am I talking? Who's that? Oh, that's an old one. Got it. Okay, so oh, you're back. Okay, hey, I'm back. I changed the shirt too because like I don't, So yeah, like so I'm almost done reading Ulysses by James Joyce. Like so that's what I was going to do this video for. Was there any other questions that you had? Like we were talking about the fall. I was going to make it this short video. And yeah, so we'll take a look at it. Like, well, what's going on? What are some shows you're gonna go to? Like, is there anything coming up that's good? Doctor say, do all bands come to Birmingham? And stuff. I guess no questions there. Okay, so no answers, no questions, no answers. But if you have any questions ever, leave. Oh, a short video reading Ulysses. No, I do have. I've already done that. Like this year, I'm reading Ulysses in 80 days with a group of people. It's like an international group. They're based all over. It's mostly like Dublin, Irish, and then there's a lot of people in California for some reason. So yeah, like last year, I kind of read a little bit of Ulysses, and then I kind of like explained what happened, and then I found out about this group called Reading Ulysses in 80 Days group. So that's what I was doing this summer. So yeah, I still got 2 more weeks to go. So I'm yeah. But no, I was asking you if there was any shows coming up because I mean I kind of like over here and do I no neither one. I'm not a big. I usually eat eggs. I'm more of an egg omelet guy. I don't eat cereals anymore. But yeah, like as far as like bands playing, um, the a lot of bands aren't on the West Coast because they're either in Europe at this time and it's playing European festivals or Fuji, or some of them are coming to Lollapalooza and Pitchfork festivals and stuff in Chicago and stuff. So the bands just start getting back here like next week for the Outside Lands, which happens in San Francisco. You haven't been to a show since, so that's kind of weird that you haven't been to a show in 7 years. Yeah, I get kind of burned out. I didn't really like when I was around 25. I kind of got burned out and stuff. I didn't really go to many shows for about 10 or 15 years. I just kind of like it was, but we didn't have. It wasn't like we had COVID or anything. The Damned. No, I saw the Damned, but those guys they canceled a bunch of shows too. They had like a health problems. Somebody's not well with the Damned. But yeah, I saw the Damned about 2 months ago. They were here in LA and stuff. But the Rat Scabies is back in the band. You said you saw the Damned in 2018. No. Like no. Yeah, the Damned. I didn't like the Damned. The direct. I probably like the first 3 Damned albums, and Wait for the Blackouts. Okay, whatever that is, the Black Album or whatever. But I didn't really like. I mean, I don't know what you could call that later. Yeah, let me look at the Damned. Yeah, the first album's good. There's probably a few Turkey songs on there. The second one, I think, is good. Machine Gun Etiquette, I think, is my favorite album of the first three. And then I like a few songs on the Black album, I think. But let's see. I think I saw him like around when around that time, 82. First time I saw him was 82. So I liked a lot of the songs from that album. But I didn't think that was a great album. And then yeah, Strawberry. By the time Strawberries came out, I think Dr. Sensible had left the band, so I'm looking at I don't even know any of it. Oh, Captain Sensible was on that album. Okay. So yeah, what Phantasmagoria is kind of, yeah, I didn't like the Eloise thing. I think you might have mentioned that. A lot of people, of a certain age, they liked Eloise. Like that was like the first song that they remember seeing The Damned and stuff. And I thought, that they were obviously trying to have a hit or something. so yeah, Sensible got pop, and then he had his own career. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that later Damned. When they kind of got poppy. I didn't really like at that time. I didn't really like. I mean, God bless bands like The Fall. They never like sold out. They never tried to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people like that later Damned period. I didn't really. I think music in whole at that time was pretty lame. Like everybody was trying to have a hit or something. I mean, I definitely wasn't going to get into Guns N' Roses or hair metal or anything. Yeah, good one. I don't know. I don't know. I only know that song. I Will Always Love You. I mean, I don't know any of the titles of her album. Yeah. Music. I mean, yeah. When you think to later '80s and '90s, I mean, yeah, you think of like just a bunch. You think about all this lame stuff that was kind of like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and Kathy Dennis, and just like a lot of lame records that were, Terrence Trent D'Arby. Was that guy good? Should we start? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody. I mean, you seem like you were like a young guy back then, so maybe that stuff made a big impression. Yeah, well, yeah, of course, because the Terrence Trent D'Arby's first record was like the best one because the other ones were so bad that the first one just seems like the greatest thing of all time. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one went nowhere. Oh, should I check it out? Yeah, but like the guy that produced the first Terrence Trent D'Arby record claims that if he would have produced the second Terrence Trent D'Arby record, it would have been better and stuff. Because like I think Terrence got got a big head and stuff and had to he was like trying to compete with Prince and Michael Jackson and I think he just kind of he was going to be like the next Prince, the next Michael Jackson, and it just kind of blew up, right? And stuff. He's been trying to make a comeback all these years. He calls himself some Santeria or something. He got some new name, and there's all these he keeps on trying to there's these guys. I mean, there must be like 3 or 4 kind of reboots of his career, and it just never even happens or anything. I don't know. Yeah, no one's gonna buy a record with that name. Okay. I mean, I probably have Terrence Trent D'Arby's record right here. I mean, I think I mean, looking back, I think like Soul to Soul is probably better than Terrence Trent D'Arby. Well, I mean, like what else? You know, like at that time, what else is there but Terrence Trent D'Arby? I mean, like you know, what's that? What was that other singer? Yeah, yes. Who did that song "Twist of My Sobriety"? Oh yeah, Tanita Tikaram. I mean, there were. I mean, there's like slim. Yeah, there was like very slim pickings at that time. You know, I mean, you know, what Kathy Dennis was great too. You know, come on, you know, give me a break. I mean that. I mean, like that's well, Tina Tikaram was like was a proper singer. Some of those other people were just kind of chancers. But yeah, I mean, she kind of came through. She kind of came through the yeah, but she was a good singer. It's like maybe she ran out of like song of ideas after the first two records. But I mean, but you know, you look. I mean, things were in the '80s. Like things went to shit. I think, and then those records are kind of weak. And then you know, then all of a sudden we had like Manchester and the Happy Mondays, the Stone Roses, and then that leads to Britpop on Oasis, and it's like all. And now we're getting that back this year. You know, so. So, but yeah. So yeah, Tanita Tikaram and Terrence Trent D'Arby seem like great artists compared to what came like right after. They sent it to me. I didn't steal it. I don't know why you say that. They sent me those clips to put up there. Yeah. No, they're whoever doing their videos. They sent it to me. Yeah, they're the I yeah. Yeah, it got like 1 million views. I didn't steal the footage. They like I posted the Jeff Buckley trailer. You know, I sometimes I post movie trailers. They're whoever's in charge of the publicist. They send me a big. Oh really? What show? Well, how many Nebworth shows do they play? Like 3? Oh, I think he told me about that. Maybe they they did 2. Okay, yeah, that's right, 2. Okay, that's the first one. Well, that's the one to be at. How old were you? I think if Oasis, I think if Oasis stopped at right at Nebworth, I think they would like be like even bigger than they are now. You know, I think they should have stopped like right at Nebworth. I mean, those. I mean, it was they were. It was a bit sad to see them kind of like soldiering on in the 2000s. They didn't seem like you know. Okay, well, I haven't watched it for a while, but I'll go check it out again. But the it'd be good to have. We should do a Zoom call because it'd be good to have your voice on here. I'll throw that up there because, but yeah, well, you know, maybe I'm not saying, you know, well, hopefully you can follow the thing. But we're talking about Oasis and how I stole this footage, but I didn't steal it because Oasis's publicity department sent me the videos like the same with Jeff Buckley's the documentary. They sent me so I could post the trailer, and no, I don't care. I didn't take it personally, but I thought it was kind of. I just had like a similar conversation with my best friend. Like you know, he was like, um, talking about he was talking similar. We were having a similar discussion. No, if you see it, those people they ripped it off YouTube off of my channel because it's the other way around. I'm getting all these. I put it up uh like hours after the show happened, and then 100 people ripped it off me. You know, yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, other people's made videos where they kind of combined all the videos and stuff, and there's some 2-hour videos, and part of it I have it in my YouTube history. I get if you have a YouTube channel, you get this. You go to your thing here, and yeah, people they've taken a because I have all that Ibiza footage, but when you have a channel, you get I guess where is it? Yeah, you go down to copyrights and stuff. So yeah, there's guys that have taken the video from me and gotten 2 million views. They are, yeah, mine got a lot of views too. Let's see, what'd you say? Yeah, I think that happens all the time. I mean, if you, yeah, no, I think the original guy is probably gonna I'm not gonna go around I did the cease and desist on some other video which was shot by my friend, at the Bauhaus gig, then everyone was ripping off. I did a cease and desist on them, but I'm not gonna go around because I'm just glad to put it out there, So no, when they're cashing in on my work, I didn't make the Oasis video. That was sent to me to distribute and for people and get people excited about seeing Oasis again. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of videos like that. My channel has over 2 million views. The whole channel in its entirety. Yeah, yeah. I got a few videos like that. A Patti Smith. I got Patti Smith and some other ones they constantly get yeah. Let's see. Can you look analytics content? Oh, where's my the analytics my most popular videos are the Oasis Acquiesce one, Patti Smith, Oasis at Heaton Park, and then the Jeff Buckley video, and Katy Perry did pretty well too. So yeah, I mean when someone's ripping off when you do a White Snake video, that's kind of funny that I don't have videos of the whole song, so I do that because I don't want to get 3 strikes against me. They're always short clips and stuff, they're I mean that's unless you've created the whole thing and stuff, or I don't want the band I got some taken off Bryan Adams, Crystal Castles, a few other bands gave me a strike and just took my video down. You think so? Yeah. Is he what about Vivian Campbell? is David Coverdale the only guy left in the band? I mean, who is in Whitesnake anymore? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's out there. Any kind of Pink Floyd, stuff that's valuable. I think I've put up little clips, and they're taking out like yeah, Bjork and I think Air. Yeah, yeah, a lot of them are not no longer with us, but yeah, but that's the problem. That's good that we're talking about Joyce and kind of linking it back to the original thing, and like, yeah, there's a lot of problems with. Yeah, probably. I mean, that happens to everybody. I mean, you have to realize a lot of these people, like, they sing and they don't sing in the same key as when they wrote the songs, like the Who, and nobody thought that these guys from the 60s and 70s would still be doing shows now. And their voices, I mean, my voice, you think my voice is shot? Like, those guys, I mean, they've been, you know, I mean, you watch that movie with John Bon Jovi, like getting throat surgery and stuff because he can't even hit any notes. No, I've seen them once. I've seen the Rolling. I've seen almost every band. I don't need to. There's no band I want to see. No, fuck no, no. You know, I'll take pictures of Oasis when they come to LA at Pasadena and stuff. You know, but I'm not gonna pay any money for the stupid shows. I mean, just desperate people. I mean, I paid. I mean, paying $80 to see McCartney the other time at Outside Lands about 10 years ago was kind of a waste of money. He just plays like the greatest hits, you know. It's just like he just has like this real. It's just you know. I mean, all those bands it's just sort of, it's just karaoke almost. It's not good. Roger Waters was pretty interesting though, like with the show he's doing. I mean, he does an interesting visual show. He does theater in the round. He has like a kind of a cool band. Did he play Frog Chorus? What band is that? I don't even know. I don't even recognize that song. But you know, I mean, the other thing I have a problem with, I mean, McCartney has Jeff Beck, a lot of these guys, they no, I don't think he played it. I don't think he played I mean, I think I might have left by then, but you know, I didn't stay for the whole thing. But a lot of these guys, they all have, like, even Ozzy, they have like hair transplants and stuff. They all, you know, like, look at me. I've always had a big forehead, but I think my hairline might have been here at one point. And then these guys, they, you know, like, look at all these guys. They, McCartney, Mick Jagger. I mean, they're 80 years old men. It's not possible to have that kind of hair color and that kind of fullness when you're like 80. You know, it's like, it's insane. You know, it's just like, you know, these guys, like, Nick Cave was bald like 10 years ago. Now he's got like filler. He's got like spray on filler in there. He got that hair dome or whatever. I mean, it's like, it's I mean, most bands, they're in the old days, bands only, they're, you know, that's sad. I mean, yeah, I mean, but bands, their careers only lasted 5 or 10 years, and then they went back working at Taco Bell or whatever, or, you know, whatever they were doing before. And then, but you know, the Rolling Stones kind of invented this whole thing of like keep on touring every 5 years, and everybody followed them, and it's become like a big business with Live Nation and all these companies like getting in there and, you know, trying to figure out, you know, it's very corporate. You know, it's back to it's back to how it was in the 70s when there was like a bunch of stadium rock and corporate acts, and then punk rock was trying to, but there's not going to be another punk rock thing because people just, it won't care. People won't even notice because like is music dead? No, music isn't dead, but you know, I find as long as you go to like small, I mean, shows should only be like 1,000 people or less. You should only go to the small venues, you know, like small clubs and like 1,000 1,000 seaters. When you're going to stadiums, that's dead. You know, that's like a joke. You know, that's just. I mean, Oasis, they're making like $1 million per show, and they even get a cut of all the beer and stuff. You know, so they're out there selling beer, Oasis beer and stuff. But you know, I don't know. I mean, Oasis, it's different. Oasis is different in England. You know, it's almost like a religion. You know, people are have a real close connection with the Oasis that they don't have with other bands. It's only like it might be only like the Beatles, the Stones, and Oasis. You know, that people have that like close connection with, and they got to feel like they gotta. I mean, we don't have anybody like that, you know, except for maybe like Jimi Hendrix, who's dead, you know, that or Americans or the other bands like the Beach Boys or the Allman Brothers or the Band. They're all gone, you know. The Americans. I guess Bob Dylan's like the only one that's even like close to like the Beatles, Stones, and the Oasis thing, you know, where you feel like, oh, you got to see him, you know, and you know Prince is dead and Tom Petty's dead. So let's end on that mark. You know, is music dead? You know, put a answer in below, and I'll talk about game over. Now, music. I mean, you know, somebody will come along and do something interesting. You know, I'm just. It's real sad that we got to this corporate situation here. Yeah, rock and roll. When I got into rock and roll, it was very new music. It's like 100 years old and stuff, you know, or something. You know. Yeah, Ringo. When Ringo goes, I mean, there's going to be. I mean, it's just all going to be karaoke from then on. Okay, you're right about that. Okay, take care. Have a good. What is it? Where are we? It's Monday. The week just started here. Is Oasis done in London yet, or they got a couple more shows? Have they finished the London? Where's Oasis go next? Maybe Scotland or something. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do like a little Oasis video coming up next or something. Oh, really? Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go to look at their schedule here. Okay, take care, everybody. Dr. Sexy, man, you're the best. Gotta go.